Richard Branson at Virgin has reversed the decision to ban the Daily Mail from Virgin trains. In fact, I think he even referred in the statement to the fact that it looked like censorship.
He did say that, and of course it was censorship.
But how ironic, because all the people that were defending what Virgin did said it's not censorship.
Yeah, that's right.
Now Sir Richard has said it. It was interesting. This came up on Question Time, the one where David Dimbleby whacked me for about an hour.
That,
but he came on Question Time as a question, and I made the point then that I've known him a long time, Sir Richard Branson. He has always been in the absolute vanguard of freedom of speech. And I wonder, looking at the very pointed statement that he personally made yesterday about freedom of speech, I wonder if he actually knew what Virgin Trains had done.
I don't think he did, because it was only on one part of Virgin Trains as well, that in the west of England.
I don't think he knew.
And I think he'd have been horrified.
It was supposed to be about empowering staff of Virgin to make a decision about their values, but in his statement then he refers to censorship, which was exactly the question that was asked on Question Time.
Denying his commuters the right to choose
But he also made
newspaper.
a point that in freedom of speech, in a modern democracy that tolerates freedom of speech and encourages it, you've got to be able to listen to and engage with and tolerate and argue with alternative views. My big problem right now, guys, and we are on Twitter all day long, right? We love it. But it's the blind, pathological hatred from a lot of people towards anyone they don't agree with. I think it's so damaging.
No, well, you'll learn nothing. You'll just get stuck in a little silo. And look, people are free to dislike the Daily Mail. They're free not to buy it. They're free to
As they are the Daily Mirror. Many people don't like the Daily Mirror, as I discovered when I ran it.
Excuse me. I think I might be new.
I think the other problem is that if you say you don't like something that millions of people like, you are, in effect, also saying to all those people who buy tickets to travel on your trains that there's something wrong with the way that they're thinking. You may not like the paper, but it's a bit like, it reminds me when Hillary Clinton called Donald Trump's supporters basket of deplorables. You know, you may not like President Trump, but he represented something that all of those millions liked, and then they turned against
And so many Virgin customers would read the Daily Mail, because we've all been on the Virgin train, and they were effectively saying, Susanna, saying, we don't really like your values, you Daily Mail readers. They were insulting their passengers. And Richard Branson would want to
Anyway, so Richard's done the right thing.
He has.
And good for you,
But let's
Sir
ban
Richard.
him from the railway, because he's not making a good job.
That's a different argument.
I spent years on those trains.
Yeah. So you know.
I've got to say, I've been on Virgin trains 3 times in about 2 years. Always had a good experience. So
You prefer the private jet, don't you?
I personally do. I do. Or a helicopter.
Yeah,
personally.
With a Rolls Royce there,